You want some underground Create Mod add-ons? Oh, I got that good stuff. Less than 5,000 downloads, each and every one of them worthy of millions. That's right, today we're going over add-ons with an undeservedly low download count. Yes, I have scoured the earth for a list of add-ons for 6.0 that are way too good to be this unknown. Let's expand on these little guys. I mean, obviously, the big new thing of 6.0 were these little packages behind me, so naturally, that's where we're starting. As we all know, your standard system is something like a storage system attached to packagers, stock link frog ports, and you can use things like levers or even little blaze burner stock tickers to send the packages around, but they have to be attached to these cumbersome and, power-hungry chain conveyors. Is 256 SU a lot? No, not really, but it is a power unit. It's power hungry. It's on a diet, but it's power hungry. In any case, there's also no way for you to send them to other players. I mean, you can't hook up, well, I guess you can hook up players to the chains, but, well, we all know this isn't what I mean by that, okay? What if you had your own package delivery system? Welcome to Create More Package Couriers. Or, Create More Package Couriers. There we go, that's how you say it. This revolutionizes the game. Revolutionizes. I have a parcel of diamonds that I would like to send. And I would like to send it to inventory 2. Now, I can't quite send it to the frog port. No. But with a depot, a sign, and a chute just for inventory management, we can set up a little retrieval site right here and mark that as 2. And now by using some firework rockets and cardboard, we can make cardboard plane parts. Cardboard plane parts. I'll address my package with the sign. So this is, of course, a package addressed to 2. Place it down on the ground, and then turn it into a cardboard plane. I love this so much. Wind it up. Boom! And it'll fly to the depot. Just put the package in because I forgot a packager. Okay, hold on. Let's make this right. Let's make this work right. So again, the way this works is you're gonna have yourself a depot. You're gonna give it the address with a sign, and of course you'll have your cardboard packager, all that good stuff. Place it down, turn it into a plane. If you don't have room, don't worry, it'll just pop up there. Oh man. Look at it go! Now, there is a bit of a range thing on it. Don't worry, that is going to make its way into that. There you go. You see, it has to, it can just loop around through the world. It's so fun. And if you can believe it, it gets better. If you can believe it, it gets better. The keen-eared reviews would hear that, yes, you can target players based off of in-game name. So if I were to address one to myself and throw it, it will, well, immediately come to me because I am myself. So that's pretty cool. But there's more we can do with this. There's more we can do with this because you can automate this. And all you need is a weighted ejector. Because yes, if you take yourself a lovely little cardboard plane and send it on a weighted ejector, it'll send it for you, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, isn't that one? Oh, that's... But there's even more you can do with this. It doesn't just stop here. If you have yourself a lovely little deployer and you give it some cardboard plane parts, it can automatically turn packages into paper airplanes as long as it's powered. Or I should say cardboard airplanes. You can still go through, boom, boom, addressed and sent, which means you can hook this up with stock links. And it doesn't even stop there because it also adds the portable stock ticker. Oh, yes. You can attach this to a stock ticker and be able to send out packages. So if you had some kind of main storage, right? Because right now, admittedly, all I can really do is send these packages around through the chain network. They're not hooked up to anything. But there are ways we can extend this in some really interesting formations. For instance, let's add ourselves another chain conveyor node in our little system. Papa D. Jojo's gonna learn you some things here, by the way. And very intentionally here, obviously, we do not want to unpackage our package. That's no good. That's not useful to us. But we can add ourselves a froggy boy and name them asterisk. Asterisk is wild card, okay? Means anything. So basically, if we're trying to send a package to somewhere not on the chain conveyor network, right, so that we cannot send to normally, it will send to this frog, but keep its address, which means we can do a little test, right? We have diamonds in storage 1, and if I wanted to send diamonds to me, it'll go up, go around, boom, boom, and then da-da-da-da-da-da. Hold on, give it a second. Yeah, yeah, baby. I don't know why this isn't in vanilla Create at this point. This is so delightful. Actually, genuinely, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes. Send this mod to the stratosphere, okay? I want to see this in every mod pack. I want to see this in every multiplayer server. Because the ability to just, like, huck a package and send it to another player is unbelievable. And you know what else you could send to other players? Here comes a package for me. Oh, hello. Ah, I wonder what's in this package. Oh, there's nothing in this package. How silly. Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo. It's a pipe bomb from the same developer. Create more pipe bombs and packages. I mean, it's... That's what it is. It's the whole mod. It's the whole mod. You can make pipe bombs out of andesite alloy and gunpowder. And then prime them with a button. Which means, hold on, I need to, I have to build something real quick. Okay, so here we got ourselves a simple pipe bomb farm, right? You've got your iron farm, your andesite farm making andesite alloy, you have a gunpowder farm making gunpowder, of course, into mechanical crafters. These guys are going to output the pipe bombs into a basin with buttons, so of course a button farm, very easy to make, obviously. Just weed it a bit of wood, and then you can make yourself the primed pipe bombs. And this is where things get really funny, because remember, you can automate the sending of packages to someone. I think you guys know where this is going. Take, of course, a packager and a sign with your least favorite player on the server. In this case, I'll just have to use me. Lever. And then you're just going to set up that same little system I did over there with a deployer facing down. We're going to need it to be powered. We're going to give it an infinite supply of paper airplane parts, which, again, definitely not the easiest thing to make, right? Like this would be a very intensive farm to create, right? We would need to do a lot of processing, but it is entirely possible in vanilla Create with, of course, the pipe bomb mod. Kind of need that. Anyway, this has been a lot of messing around just to get to the point. The point being an infinite supply of pipe bombs. You'll never rest from the pipe bombs ever again. Ever again. Okay, let's mellow it out a bit and talk more about the spinny side of the Create mod with Create Gears and Kinetics. I mean, who doesn't love creative motors? Okay, look. As a YouTuber, I just... Oh, Creative Cog. Oh, Creative Cog saves me. I love it when a mod dev adds Creative Cogs. They're very nice. But also, more importantly than that, is this. There's a lot of different add-ons and stuff that do these, of course. We've seen many things like Petrol's Parts, and this is another addition into the great, vast, and wonderful how many cogs is too many cogs style of mods. And the answer is there is no such thing as too many cogs in the Create mod. I love this, especially because... Is that even a cog? Is that even a cog at this point? Who knows? Crank cog save me, but look at that. I actually really like the tiny cogs. The tiny cogs are a super cool addition to this mod because, of course, you can do some kind of ridiculous RPMing with them. Oh, and also industrial gears. Oh, very nice. Oh, pretty. But hold on, let me undistract myself. Let me undistract myself right here. All right, 16 RPMs going into a large cogwheel, going into a tiny cogwheel. And suddenly, we have 64 RPMs. That's right, that is a 4 times gear ratio. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And also, it is very... Let me place you. Thank you. It's particularly compact. I might add. And then there we go. Is that 256 already, or is that 128? Nope, that's 256. That's it. That's 256 right there. I love that. I really, really, really love that. It's just, it's cute too. And they're adorable. Look on. Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby. But look, you know me. I love me some decorative cogs. The brass gears look very, very nice as well. I love the different looks. Hollowed out wheels are always such a really cool feature. Oh, that's not. There we go. Such a cool feature is to have these hollow ones where you can actually have shafts running through them at different directions or speeds or rip'ems. Rip'ems, baby. Rip 'em and dip 'em. And of course, the ability, you know, the cog crank, I think from Dreams and Desires, considering, you know, the developer of this. They also made Dreams and Desires. They probably, you know, probably is. I like this. I like this stuff. I like these little space saving things. I love space saving things. This mod is kind of all about space saving. Space Invaders. And also just look at these guys. Look at the so cute. But have you ever thought that the casings, they're not customizable? What if I wanted this guy to have like a different trim? Like, let's say I wanted copper. Oh yeah. Welcome to Create Mixed Casing, a particularly interesting casing mod that allows you to hot swap the different trims and even wood types of your casings. That's right. Wood types are included. Oh yeah, check it out. I could take these different casing plates and replace the regular ones. In fact, you can even turn them back into their own, like, see, it's now andesite casing, but if I get the acacia casing and then trim it with copper, now it's copper casing, because of course it is, because that's the right wood type. Train and brass, but you can also do brass and spruce, or that regular brass, or brass and cherry, which I'm a really big fan of brass and cherry, actually really pretty. Of course, all of the trims work, and you think, okay, all right, that's cool, whatever, right? So you can make different blocks, whatever. But it works on shafts and other encasables as well. Not only can you directly place them, but on top of them, can you go ahead and replace their features and What? But it gets even wilder, because are you seriously telling me that this works on copycats? In fact, let's start with a regular casing. Let's just grab a regular old andesite casing, put it on a copycat, and it just works. That's just how it is, okay? That's just the world we're living in now. Copycats Plus is supported by this, although I don't have it in this pack. This is an amazing decorative mod. It's crazy, and it actually adds its own new thing too. A lot of the colors are all the same, except you can also get a mixed casing, which is a very, very interesting look. I am no builder, but I am sure that there are some really fascinating use cases for this. I believe they also, yeah, they've got what are these called? Gearboxes. They have gearboxes. They have funky looking gearboxes, and God knows I love a good looking gearbox. And of course, you can go ahead and completely customize and switch out what your gearboxes look like too. This is cool. You gotta mix your casings. You gotta. This next one is one I'm really excited to talk about, so congrats on making it this far in the video. And maybe you also subscribe to me. Maybe you subscribe to me for I bring you good treats of mods, and you bring me subscribers, please. In any case, Create Blaze Burner Fuels is really, really cool. First of all, let's appreciate the fact that it uses the sprite library that Oritech uses, which is just good sprite. But what is this? A blaze core? A blaze core? A superheated blaze core? Fiery coals, fiery charcoals, charcoal briquettes, wood pellets. There's a lot of different burnable things here. Indeed, this is a mod that allows you to create custom burnable things. Fiery charcoal for smelting items. I mean, this is really cool for mod pack creation, but of course all of this stuff can be fed to blaze burners, and that's the real, of course, that's the chutzpah of this mod. You can feed the blaze burners. One thing I actually really like, coal briquettes. You get more use out of your coal. It's very cool. But of course, one of my favorite features here is the blaze core. You can make yourself an inactive blaze core using some tinted glass, sturdy sheets, and rods, and you get this refuelable cast. You can fill it with lava, and it will fuel. Actually, this is better to show off in survival. Give me uno momento. There we go. So in survival, I can use it and it'll empty out the blaze core, but I'll be able to use it again. And of course, with a superheated blaze core, it will superheat and then empty itself out. I only have one complaint about the mod, although this might be a boon for some of you. That's way too easy. Just 250 millibuckets of lava, and then you haunt it, and you get a superheated. Also, wow, that spawns a lot. But I don't know. I feel like maybe we should have a little bit more industry/automation for that. But for the most part, I mean, conceptually even, just the idea of all these different fuel-related items, especially if you're a mod pack developer, or, you know, you're limiting players and stuff like that. Wood dust. Into wood pellets. I mean, this is a really interesting mod right here. Refined coal coke. Who out here coking they coal? Me, apparently, because it smelts twice as much as coal. It's just really cool. I love add-ons that take something as a part of the Create mod and just kind of expand it a little bit. Give you a new fuel to work with, a new factory to make, a new automation line to think about. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful day when you've got something to make. Now, I don't want anyone here to jump to conclusions on what this next mod is about. I'll give you a hint. You guys have 5 seconds. Comment below what you think this next mod allows you to do with a Create mod. Okay, comment below. Comment section below if you think you might know. You got it? Yeah? Okay, yeah. It's a PECUE compat. It's called Create Upsizing. Create Upsizing. And it adds this upsizer, which you can use to shrink yourself, or grow yourself, or shrink yourself, or grow yourself, and you can change the amount you shrink or grow yourself. Like, you can do something that'll definitely hurt my frame rate. Oh, no. And let's go back. Let's go back to normal. What? Hey, take me back. There we go. Regular JoJo. But yes, this is the resizer. Now, this is all it adds, except for one other thing. And the reason that this made it to the list of mods that really need to be looked at more, I mean, for one, PECUE is fun. Being able to be big is fun. For some reason, I can't seem to make myself shrink. Like, this is as small as I can be, is regular me. I don't know, I'm not that small, by the way. I'm perfectly average. But this orb of scale that it adds is the crafting component for the resizer. First of all, what an amazing texture. Really, really cool looking. I like the very quantum-y inverted thing. But it's the way that you make it. It adds an entire new recipe type, stretching. Is this not the coolest thing ever? You read that right. You read that right. If we were to take ourselves a verdant froglight, or really any other froglight, and a sticky piston goes here, froglight goes there, lever goes there, and then we stretch it. Oh! Also, the ability to make leather is really cool, but I love because look, it's not on the push, it's on the pull. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, mod pack authors. Oh, mod pack authors, I implore thee. This recipe alone is worth it for putting in your packs. Okay, this is amazing. And I mean, PECUE is also really fun. But this is phenomenal. I don't know what it is to me. I don't know why this feels so novel of a Create recipe. It just feels so new. You know, like, it's not another haunting recipe. It's not another bulk blasting recipe. It's a completely unique... Oh, these don't stack. It's a completely unique experience when it comes to, like, the Create mod, and I think that's really cool. And kudos to the developer for implementing that. Like, that's so cool. You know, while we're talking about things mod pack authors should add, let's look at this little guy. The Fluid Voider. That's right, a Fluid Voider from Create, Delete, and Repeat. It's a very small mod. All it adds is the Fluid Voider, which I think is one of Create's most annoying missing features. There's no way to void fluids in this mod. If you're one of them mod pack players like myself and you have a tank full of water that you just don't want, there's not really any way to get rid of it. I mean, technically, okay, hold on. You can do a redstone clock like this, okay? Don't get me wrong. You could set down a redstone clock and it'll work. Okay, but it's annoying. Redstone clock like this, attach it to a piston, make sure it's actually attached to the piston, make sure you're not dumb, and you have a little system that'll void the water as it goes through. Fine, whatever. This is annoying. It uses actual redstone. It doesn't feel very clean. It doesn't feel very clean. Now let's take that same situation. You get yourself a water tank and grab the fluid voider, not the leader like I was writing. All right. You see how it's got that little snazzy little pipe and a little vent on the top? Oh, I wonder what can happen when it's powered with redstone. Yeah! There we go, just like that. It voids your fluids. That's what it does. It burns them away. And you know what else I love? If If you stand on top of it, you get set on fire. I love that. I don't know why I love that, but there's something about the Create mod and interacting with the world around it that just fulfills itches in my brain. It's not just like a perfect little voider. You're gonna get set on fire. You're gonna get burned. You gotta power it with redstone. I actually really like this. I really like this as a fluid voider. So genuinely, if you're a mod pack author and you have fluid processing lines and you have waste products, fluid voider. I'm gonna level with you guys here. This next one isn't 100% a Create add-on. It is technically a Create add-on in that it requires the Create mod, but not for any Create specific reasons. Apparently it's got to do with NPT stuff, but it's a really cool mod, and it's called Create Full Bloom. And with Create Full Bloom, you can create the flosculus. Anyways, it's a really, really interesting little recipe. Everything here can be automated with the Create mod, mostly. I think you can do torch flowers, and any kind of, I guess, beacon payment, which is interesting. You can create the incomplete flosculus. And if it were to be in survival mode, and I had some levels, specifically 3 of them, I could right-click with the flosculus. Where did my flosculus go? Why did my flosculus go away? What? Flosculus. Okay, trying this again, but with less exact levels? No. Where's my flosculus? Okay. Well, there's kinks to work out. Don't get me wrong, there's kinks to work out. Hey, some of these mods are very, very new. But here's the thing. What does a flosculus do? When you have the right amount of levels, you'll put it into a regular flosculus, which you can combine with pottery sherds to get max enchant books. I think this is such a cute and amazing idea that I so wanted to include this idea into the video, okay? And look. Is it functional? Apparently not yet. Is it technically Create add-on? Not really, but it could be. Dev, Full Bloom dev, please, I implore you, add Create processing lines to this. It would be so cool. A Create Enchantment industry. Oh, you could fill the flosculuses. You could, come on! Ooh, you want to make this a Create add-on? There's a treadmill, by the way. This next one, it's a treadmill. I mean, it's exactly what you would expect it to be. You hop on the treadmill, and you make a spin. I think this is genuinely one of the funniest mods ever. You can just You're a little hamster boy. I'm a little hamster boy powering a cog. That's right, you can have a treadmill-powered factory. So, every time you need your machines to start up, just get a little training montage music. Da-da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? Work off those calories you incur by healing by eating entire slabs of steak. I adore this, and there is more to it. Indentured servitude. Indentured servitude, baby. Oh yeah, and look at that actually. The cow will actually break free in a minute, but if I punch it, it starts to run. It will break free faster, but it speeds up the treadmill. Now, I don't know how to make them stay on for longer. I don't think there is a way to do it, so you can't, automate this. I've tried feeding them, trying to make them happy. But instead, you can just punch them a bunch, and they can't really get off, and it's funny. And they make you RPMs. Not a lot. I think this is, 1,000 stress units, 64 RPM while running, 512 at regular speed, 32 RPM. It's not it's not the best way to make stress units, but you can't tell me this isn't really funny. Come on, look at it. Look at me go. I'm running out of... Although I'm reading its CurseForge page, and it says it has a mod compat with something. With this mod? What? Oh my god. Is this Animate Girl Indentured Servitude? This feels extremely wrong. But she won't try to escape it, so... Run! Run for me! Run for me!